Hi.
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 My name is Frederick Simi. I'm a software developer at Zalego.
My name is Fatma Ali. I am an Android developer.
Francis Yago, data scientist.
Felix Meriapi, software developer.
Limo Collins, I'm a Microsoft Dynamics developer.
Collins Juma by name, software developer and an instructor.
Sarah King, and I'm a Laravel developer.
Nasinga, and I'm a Laravel developer at Zalego.
Ambrose Chusia, full stack software developer here at Zalego.
Patrick Shikumo, Laravel developer.
Frederick Mwenda, I'm a Laravel developer.
I am Festus Omo, head of software engineering here at Zalego.
Back in campus, started Android development as a course.
Back in uni, when I was in first year, I saw my colleague doing a project. So I decided to try it out and see whether it will be amazing.
I like a lot of statistical, mathematicals. Somebody asked me to just venture into coding using their softwares which make these models to make it to be more efficient.
Back in 2016 when I joined Chuka University.
Since I was a small kid, so I used to love playing with things, with technology. When I grew up, I knew that the websites have been coded and I found it cool.
My journey began out of passion, out of what I saw in my friends. I actually joined the university to do engineering, that is electrical engineering. However, midway in my second and third year, my passion of computing really grew, and so I actually dropped out of engineering class to go and join an IT class.
My coding journey started way back in campus where I used to involve in building simple projects. Also at Zalego, after joining as an intern, we were involved into a project-based work structure, so where we really get to do most of the industrial-based projects.
I did IT. I really enjoyed the problem sets that we were being given there, and I liked that I could be able to solve problems with the programs that I'm making.
Back at school, I was taught about coding, programming, the languages, and here I am today.
I was introduced into coding by a friend of mine who I saw building a web application for a client, and then I was interested and they showed me how the basics of coding.
I started coding as a curriculum back in campus. Then I developed interest.
Started coding by doing Android.
Interest and passion, and the fact that coding is what I can do without getting bored.
Multiple projects that were being done that were very interesting. For example, robotics, cybersecurity.
What people mostly in the industry were speaking about the data science field and the applications part of the machine learning, artificial intelligence. With the knowledge that somebody needed was just basics of the statistics and some mathematics, I saw this one. I can do it.
I like working with people of the same field, that is IT field.
I was into movies and I could just see the way the screens were running, up and running, and I was like, I want to be like them. Another inspiration I got from an uncle of mine who owns an IT company, and I was like, this thing can really get me somewhere.
Android covers more than 60% of the mobile devices that people use, so there's a bigger market to impact on.
I wanted something that I'll be able to build solutions and I'll be the person doing it.
I was fascinated by the fact that seeing what computer does, and I really wanted to build solutions to existing problems.
I'm able to solve other people's problems or even my own problems by making these systems myself.
I wanted to know how computers work, so I decided to do computer science.
I wanted to be able to impact a lot of people through software solutions.
Coding is one of the innovative technology that can change the world in an instant.
It was tough since I had no mentor. In this field of ours, there is no clear defined path. So whichever path you will take, it will lead you somewhere.
Trying to learn something new that you've never encountered it before. I did not give up. I had to continue learning it.
Fun and interesting, except for the bugs.
It was kind of hectic because, of course, you must get some errors at the beginning, but through persistence, the errors reduced.
It was depth. Kwanza, whatever, unajua kuna things I'm not feeling, when you error inakupiga.
It was difficult, but when I continued developing softwares, it becomes easier and easier.
A couple of errors, you hit a dead end here and there, but then you learn.
It was a little bit challenging after I knew that this is what I want to do. Basically, I just knew coding as HTML, the CSS, but when I got into the real systems, then I realized that I'm up to task now.
A bit hard, I would say, But then as I continued coding, it became easier and easier.
Interesting knowing that you are writing some codes and they are producing results that is visible.
It was a bit challenging. The solutions that I was seeing people do, the systems were really nice. I never knew it takes quite a task, especially in the skill set. The growth process really helped me in terms of learning from friends.
End product and the effect and impact you have on both clients and students, the act of actually solving someone else's problem or making their work easier by actually incorporating Android apps.
Because of the new tasks, new challenges, it's a continuous process. It has a lot of flexibility. You can work from home. You can come up with an idea in your head and actually make it work.
Data science allows you to massage, to give you the information of what you need. It's more of being a detective because you need to detect and understand well your data set, how it goes. You can work with different fields, be it in health, be it in finance. So you can easily understand the information of that particular field without necessarily being a specialist.
We have a teamwork and collaboration amongst ourselves. We just like seeing how product journey development from the initial stage to the final state of deployment. So it inspires you and you just feel like you really want to build solutions.
I feel like I'm repeating myself.
Every day you solve new problems. So the field is very dynamic. You don't know which problem you get today.
The ability to work from anywhere, since all I need is my laptop.
The fact that I'm given a goal and I find my way to the goal.
I play code like a pet.
When I see a client or a customer walk in and smile and say, you have given me a solution that solves my problem.
You need patience and ability to learn because you would encounter a couple of setbacks and you need to be patient, and at the same time you need to have the willing to learn new things because this is an ever-changing industry.
On the perspective of the data science is that somebody who just loves mathematics can just start it immediately. You don't need to be much experienced.
A problem solver. Us as developers needs to have problems that we need to find the best solutions to the problems that comes or wraps your mind.
Find out what exactly you want to do, whether you want to be an ethical hacker or a cybersecurity analyst. Once you know exactly what you want to do, then you streamline your path. So it's good to have a mentor or someone you can look up to in that path you're taking. You have to be willing to learn more because technology changes over time.
I think you need to be curious. Like when you see an application, you'd like to know how was this made, critical thinking and all that, but you don't need to be scared, you'll develop it along the way.
You just need that passion of learning the program of your choice, consistency.
You really have to be so keen and efficient. You also need to be hardworking. You'll have to have good communication skills.
You must think logically. When you start programming, you must encounter very many errors. And if you have a soft heart, you can make it through.
Discipline, patience, since it's not that easy. The technical skills, you need web development, you need mobile development.
Interest and passion and some basic knowledge of programming.
Passionate about developing.
A very analytical thinking process whereby you have logical thinking. This helps you to build the solutions once you have the skills.
Right now, maybe I could have been somewhere in financial institution or even at home just doing my own business. Yeah.
I like most in research, so I could be in the area of research.
I would say that my passion was really programming.
This will surprise you, but I would be a tailor.
My first choice of career was medicine, and if I weren't even in medicine, the next would have been law.
I'll be teaching since I like passing knowledge.
I'll be doing stocks.
I left everything else, my childhood dream of being an engineer, so that I can be a developer. This is where I would love to be.
I would be a lecturer because I love introducing people to new things, new skills, and new ways of doing things.
I'll be a system support, which is next to programming.
I would have gotten into law.
I'm not sure about that. Being maybe a teacher.
Keep studying new material, since the technology keeps on changing.
All you need to do is just take a leap of faith and jump into it.
These are a nice field, especially if you up to task.
To be committed to become a software developer become as a problem solver.
And learning is a process, it takes time. You need to be very patient.
Choose one stack that fits for you and practice the 3 key principles, that is practice, practice, and be consistent in what you're doing.
Programming si ya vijana peke yao. Even there are many very good female developers. The community for female developers ni kubwa. You'll find a lot of people to encourage you. So usiogope, just take the first step.
If you're in for the right reasons, it's very good. You meet new people every day, new problems every day.
Just knowledge and interest.
Demos are built under pressure. Kwa hivyo, yeah, that's the best way you can build something up.
Somebody who is even who has just completed the high school can just start immediately with your passion in either be statistics or mathematics. We welcome you to Zalego. You'll find very nice information about the data science field.
Join Zalego first, and secondly, have the passion.
Forever.